Welcome back to RFCoins, your go-to source for everything related to rare coins, hidden gems, and incredible finds in your pocket change. Today, we are diving deep into a very special and often overlooked coin, the 1976 Lincoln penny. You might think it's just another old penny, but what if I told you that some of these coins are worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars? That's right. Some rare varieties of the 1976 Lincoln penny have fetched high prices at auctions, and today, we are going to uncover why. Stick around as we explore its history, minting errors, and most importantly, how much your 1976 Lincoln penny might be worth today. Before we jump into the values, let's take a quick look at the history behind this coin. The 1976 Lincoln penny is part of the long-running Lincoln cent series, which began in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. The design, created by Victor David Brenner, features Lincoln's right-facing portrait on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, a design that had been used since 1959. Unlike the bicentennial quarters, half dollars, and dollar coins that featured a special 1776 to 1976 dual-date design, the Lincoln penny of 1976 did not receive a special bicentennial design. However, these pennies were still minted during the historic 200th anniversary of the United States, making them a collectible item in their own right. These pennies were struck in a 95% copper, 5% zinc composition. However, within just a few years, in 1982, the composition of the penny changed to copper-plated zinc due to rising copper prices. This makes pre-1982 pennies like the 1976 Lincoln cent valuable for their copper content alone. Now, let's get into the good part. How much are these coins actually worth? The standard 1976 penny in circulated condition is typically worth just face value, but some rare varieties and error coins can fetch huge premiums. If you have a 1976 Lincoln penny in mint state condition, it could be worth anywhere from $5 to $50 or more, depending on the grade. The higher the grade, the higher the value. Some MS-67 or MS-68 examples have been sold for hundreds of dollars at auctions. San Francisco struck proof pennies in 1976, which were specially minted for collectors. If you have a deep cameo proof coin in PR-69 or PR-70 condition, it can be worth $10 to $100. One of the most sought-after error coins is the double die obverse. This occurs when the die strikes the coin twice at slightly different angles, causing a doubling effect. Look closely at the date, 1976, the word liberty or in God we trust. If you see doubling, congratulations. You might be holding a coin worth $50 to $1,000 or more. A penny with an off-center strike, where part of the design is missing, can be worth anywhere from $20 to $500, depending on how off-center it is and whether the date is visible. Another valuable error is a clipped planchet penny, where part of the coin is missing due to a mistake during minting. These can sell for $10 to $300, depending on the severity of the clip and overall condition. Sometimes, a cracked or damaged die creates raised lines or blobs on the coin. If you find a 1976 penny with die cracks, cuds, or other minting anomalies, you could be looking at a coin worth $20 to $200 or more. As of today, the value of regular 1976 Lincoln pennies in circulated condition remains low, but error coins and high-grade specimens continue to command high prices. In auctions, some rare varieties have sold for as much as $5,000 to $10,000 in perfect condition. The rising interest in coin collecting, combined with increasing demand for copper coins, means that values could continue to rise in the future. So, how do you check if your 1976 Lincoln penny is valuable? Here are some quick tips. Inspect for errors. Use a magnifying glass to look for doubling, die cracks, off-center strikes, or other anomalies. Check the condition. The fewer scratches, nicks, and marks, the better. Weigh your coin. A genuine 1976 copper penny should weigh 3.11 grams. If it's lighter, it could be a rare error. Get it graded. If you think you have a rare or high-grade coin, consider getting it professionally graded. There you have it, folks. The 1976 Lincoln penny might seem like just another coin, but as we've seen, it can be worth much more than face value, especially if you find rare varieties or errors. So, before you spend that old penny, take a moment to check it. Who knows, you might be sitting on a small fortune. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to RFCoins for more exciting coin discoveries. Hit that notification bell so you never miss a new video about rare and valuable coins. Also, let us know in the comments if you've ever found a rare 1976 penny or any other valuable coin in your change. Until next time, happy collecting, and may you find treasure in every pocket. Welcome back to RFCoins, your ultimate destination for discovering rare, valuable, and fascinating coins. Today, we are diving deep into the world of the 1977 Lincoln penny, a small yet mighty coin that could be hiding a fortune in your pocket change. You heard that right. Some of these pennies have been sold for astonishing amounts, reaching values up to $597.84 or even more in rare cases. So, grab your magnifying glass, because we are about to embark on an exciting journey through history, rarity, and the market value of this incredible penny. The 1977 Lincoln penny is part of the long-standing Lincoln cent series, which began in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor D. Brenner, the coin features a right-facing portrait of Lincoln on the obverse, while the reverse showcases the iconic Lincoln Memorial, a design introduced in 1959. Made primarily of copper, the 1977 penny consists of 95% copper and 5% zinc, making it one of the last few years before the composition changed to a zinc-based planchet in 1982 due to rising metal costs. Now, let's talk about why some 1977 pennies are worth a lot of money. While most of these coins in circulated condition are only worth face value, certain factors can drastically increase their worth. One of the biggest factors affecting value is the coin's condition, also known as its grade. A pristine, uncirculated 1977 Lincoln penny with full red luster can fetch hundreds of dollars at auction. Coins graded MS65 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC are especially sought after by collectors, but wait, there's more. Some 1977 pennies have rare mint errors, making them even more valuable. Here are some of the most sought-after error pennies from 1977 that you should keep an eye out for: a doubling effect on Lincoln's profile, date, or lettering due to a misalignment in the die can dramatically increase the coin's value. A strong DDO on a 1977 penny can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on its clarity and condition. If a 1977 penny was struck center, meaning the design is shifted and part of the coin is blank, it can be worth anywhere from $50 to several $100s depending on how dramatic the error is. When a coin is struck without the collar in place, it expands outward, creating a larger than normal penny. These coins are quite rare and can fetch a premium price. In 1977, pennies were minted in Philadelphia. If a mint worker accidentally stamped the mint mark more than once in slightly different positions, it creates a repunched mint mark, which collectors love. These pennies can be worth $50 to $200 or more. Most circulated 1977 pennies are worth around 2 to 5 cents due to their copper content being higher than face value. Pennies in mint state but with minor flaws can sell for $5 to $20. These pennies can range from $50 to $500 or more, depending on their eye appeal and rarity. Proof coins struck at the San Francisco Mint with deep cameo contrast can fetch $10 to $100 depending on condition. So, how do you find one of these rare and valuable 1977 pennies? Here are some pro tips for coin hunters. You never know when you might find a well-preserved penny in your everyday transactions. Many people save pennies without realizing they could be worth money. Dealers and collectors often trade valuable coins, and you might find a rare gem. If you love treasure hunting, metal detecting in old parks, fields, or historical sites can turn up rare coins. You can purchase unsearched penny rolls from banks or coin sellers to hunt for valuable specimens. Collectors and investors are always on the lookout for high-grade and rare pennies, making the market for the 1977 Lincoln cent strong and active. If you find one in exceptional condition or with an error, get it professionally graded to maximize its value. So, there you have it, folks. The 1977 Lincoln penny may seem like just another common coin, but with the right condition and errors, it could be a hidden fortune. Keep checking your coins, because you never know when you might stumble upon a rare and valuable penny. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of valuable pennies, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to RFCoins for more exciting videos on rare and collectible coins. Let us know in the comments if you have a 1977 penny in your collection, and we might feature it in a future video. Until next time, happy collecting, and may you find treasure in your change. Welcome back to RFCoins, where we explore the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we're diving deep into the 1981 Lincoln penny, one of the most overlooked coins that could be hiding a fortune in your pocket change. Did you know that certain rare varieties of this coin can be worth thousands of dollars? Stay with me as we uncover the history, errors, key dates, and the current market value of the 1981 Lincoln cent. The 1981 Lincoln penny was one of the last U.S. 1-cent coins struck with a 95% copper composition before the transition to a copper-plated zinc core in 1982. This historical shift makes 1981 pennies particularly interesting for collectors. The coin's obverse features the familiar bust of President Abraham Lincoln, originally designed by Victor David Brenner in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The reverse displays the iconic Lincoln Memorial, a design by Frank Gasparo, used from 1959 to 2008. During 1981, the U.S. Mint produced pennies in 3 locations, Philadelphia. However, not all 1981 pennies are created equal. Some are incredibly rare due to minting errors and variations that can significantly boost their value. A major error found in some 1981 pennies is the doubled die obverse. This error occurs when the die used to strike the coin shifts slightly between impressions, creating a doubling effect on the letters, date, and Lincoln's profile. Depending on the clarity and strength of the doubling, these coins can sell for hundreds to even thousands of dollars. Some 1981 D pennies feature a repunched mint mark, where the D was struck more than once in slightly different positions. Collectors actively seek these varieties, and their value can range from $50 to several $100s based on condition. Center errors happen when the coin blank is misaligned during striking. The more off-center the design, the more valuable the coin. A 50% off-center 1981 Lincoln penny with a full date visible could easily sell for over $500. Broadstruck error. A broadstruck penny is one that was struck without the collar, causing it to expand beyond normal size. These coins are rare and can command high prices at auctions. Struck on wrong planchet. Some 1981 pennies were mistakenly struck on different metal planchets intended for foreign coins or dimes. These errors are highly valuable, with some examples selling for over $5,000. Current market value and high-grade pennies. A standard 1981 Lincoln penny in circulated condition is generally worth its face value or slightly more due to its copper content. However, uncirculated and high-grade specimens can be worth much more. Here's a breakdown of the current market values. If you have a 1981 penny in pristine condition, it's worth getting it graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC. A certified MS-67 plus 1981 Lincoln penny can fetch thousands of dollars at auction. How to identify and sell your valuable 1981 penny. Check for errors using a magnifying glass or microscope. Look for doubling, repunched mint marks, or off-center strikes. Weigh your coin. A standard 1981 penny should weigh 3.11 grams. If it's significantly different, it could be a wrong planchet error. Examine the color. Red pennies are more valuable than brown ones. Get it graded. PCGS, NGC, or ANAC certification can increase its marketability and value. Sell smartly. eBay, heritage auctions, and great collections are great platforms to sell rare pennies to serious collectors. The 1981 Lincoln penny may seem ordinary, but hidden treasures exist among these coins. With rare varieties, striking errors, and high-grade specimens worth thousands, it's time to check your pocket change and coin jars. Who knows? You might be holding a small fortune in your hands. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to RFCoins for more exciting coin discoveries. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on valuable coins. Let me know in the comments if you found any rare 1981 pennies, thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting. Welcome back to RFCoins. Today, we have an exciting topic that could put some serious cash in your pocket. We're diving deep into the world of 1985 Lincoln pennies. You might think a penny is just a penny, but in some cases, these small coins can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. That's right, the 1985 Lincoln penny has varieties and errors that make it highly valuable in the coin collecting world. So, if you have a jar full of pennies, it's time to start searching because you might be sitting on a fortune. The 1985 Lincoln penny is a part of the long-running Lincoln cent series, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. The design, created by Victor David Brenner, has remained largely unchanged on the obverse, featuring Lincoln's right-facing bust with the word "Liberty" to the left, the date to the right, and the national motto, "In God We Trust," above. On the reverse, we see the Lincoln Memorial, a design that was first introduced in 1959 to replace the earlier wheat ears design. The reverse was crafted by Frank Gasparo and remained in circulation until 2008, when the Lincoln Bicentennial Series took over. Despite being a common coin, the 1985 Lincoln penny has certain varieties and errors that make it incredibly desirable among collectors, with some specimens fetching jaw-dropping prices in auctions and private sales. One of the biggest factors determining a 1985 penny's value is whether it has errors or varieties. Let's look at some of the most valuable and sought-after 1985 Lincoln penny errors. The most famous error for any Lincoln cent is the double die, and the 1985 penny is no exception. Look closely at the lettering on the obverse. If you see noticeable doubling in the words "Liberty," "In God We Trust," or the date, you might have a valuable coin. Some examples of 1985 double die pennies have sold for hundreds of dollars depending on the severity of the doubling and the coin's condition. An off-center strike occurs when the coin is not properly aligned during minting, causing part of the design to be missing. The more center the strike, the more valuable the coin. If you have a 1985 penny that is 50% off-center but still shows the full date, you could have a coin worth $100 or more. This error happens when the blank metal planchet is improperly cut, leading to a missing portion of the coin. The more dramatic the clip, the higher the value. A broad strike penny is one that was struck without the retaining collar, causing the coin to spread out wider than normal. These errors can be worth anywhere from $20 to $150 depending on their condition and how dramatic. The broad strike is, over time, minting dies can crack, leading to raised bumps or cuds on the coin. These errors are very collectible and can add significant value to a 1985 penny. If grease gets in the way of the design during minting, parts of the coin can appear missing or faded. While not always worth huge amounts, these errors are still sought after by collectors. Now, let's talk money. How much are these 1985 Lincoln pennies actually worth today? Well, it all depends on the coin's condition, rarity, and whether it has any of the errors we just discussed. Regular 1985 pennies in circulated condition are usually only worth face value, just 1 cent. However, if you find an uncirculated example in pristine condition, it could be worth $5 to $10.1985. Error pennies, like double dies or off-center strikes, can range from $50 to several $100s. The highest graded 1985 Lincoln pennies in MS-67 or better can sell for over $1,000 at auction. In recent auctions, some rare 1985 Lincoln pennies have sold for astonishing amounts. One particular error coin, a high-grade double die, sold for nearly $5,000. If you're eager to find out if you have a valuable 1985 Lincoln penny, here's what you need to do. Denver and Philadelphia pennies are the most common, but proof coins from San Francisco can be valuable in high grades. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to check for doubling, off-center strikes, or other anomalies. The better the condition, the higher the value. Coins with strong luster, no scratches, and sharp details are worth the most. If you suspect you have a rare variety, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGCE. If you discover a rare or high-grade 1985 Lincoln penny, there are several places you can sell it for top dollar: eBay or online coin auctions, great for reaching a large audience of collectors; local coin shops, quick and easy way to get an offer, though prices may be slightly lower; coin shows, a great place to sell high-value coins directly to collectors. online coin dealers, websites like Heritage Auctions, Stax Bowers, and Great Collection specialize in rare coins. The 1985 Lincoln penny may not seem special at first glance, but hidden among these common coins are treasures worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Whether you're an experienced collector or just getting started, checking your pennies for rare varieties can be an exciting and rewarding experience. Who knows? That old jar of pennies in your house could contain a small fortune. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to RFCoins, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update on valuable coins. Share this video with your friends and family. Who knows, someone might have a valuable 1985 penny and not even realize it. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting. Welcome back to RFCoins, your ultimate destination for everything about coins, their history, value, rarity, and market trends. Today, we're diving deep into the 1986 Lincoln penny, a coin that many overlook but could be worth a fortune. That's right. Some of these pennies have fetched hundreds and even thousands of dollars in auctions, and you might have one sitting in your collection or pocket change. Stay with me as we explore the history, minting details, key errors, and current market value of the 1986 Lincoln penny. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for to determine if your 1986 penny is a rare gem worth big bucks. Let's get started. History of the 1986 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of U.S. currency since its introduction in 1909, honoring the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. The 1986 Lincoln penny continues this legacy, featuring Victor D. Brenner's famous bust of Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, designed by Frank Gasparo. By 1986, the U.S. Mint had fully transitioned to producing pennies with a zinc core and a thin copper coating, replacing the previous 95% copper composition used before 1982. This means 1986 pennies are primarily composed of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, making them lighter than older pennies. However, despite their ordinary composition, some 1986 pennies hold significant value due to their condition, errors, and rarity. Minting locations and mintage numbers. The 1986 Lincoln penny was minted in 3 locations, with billions of these pennies produced. Finding one isn't rare, but finding one in perfect condition or with a rare error is where the big money comes in. Key 1986 Lincoln penny errors worth money. Some of the most valuable 1986 pennies are error coins. Here are some of the top errors that could make your penny worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Double die obverse. Some 1986 pennies have a doubled image on the obverse, particularly in the words, "Liberty, in God we trust," or the date, 1986. If you spot doubling under magnification, your coin could be extremely valuable. If your 1986 penny was misaligned during minting and has a visible blank area, it's considered an off-center strike. The more off-center it is, the more valuable it can be, some fetching up to $200 or more. Clipped planchet. A mistake in cutting the metal sheets can cause a clipped portion on the coin's edge. Depending on the severity and shape of the clip, these can be worth anywhere from $30 to $150. BIE error. A die break between the B and E in Liberty can cause what looks like an extra I, forming a BIE appearance. Collectors love these, and they can bring in around $50 to $100. Die cracks and cuds. Over time, minting dies wear out and develop cracks, leaving raised lines or blobs on coins. If your 1986 penny has a noticeable crack or a cud, it could be worth $50 to $500, depending on size and location. Current market value of the 1986 Lincoln penny. Now, let's talk about the money, what collectors are actually paying for rare 1986 pennies. While a regular circulated 1986 penny is only worth face value, higher-grade uncirculated coins, proof coins, and error coins can fetch serious cash. Highest auction record for a 1986 penny, over $5,000. Recently, a 1986 D Lincoln penny graded MS 67 plus red sold for $597.80, proving that condition is everything. So, check your pennies carefully. Tips for finding valuable 1986 pennies. Search through coin rolls. Visit banks and ask for rolls of pennies to search for high-grade 1986 coins. Use a magnifying glass. look for doubling, errors, or fine details that indicate a valuable coin. Store your coins properly. Keep high-grade pennies in protective holders to prevent scratches and oxidation. Get coins professionally graded. If you suspect you have a rare penny, send it to PCGS or NGC for authentication. And grading. Follow coin auctions. Stay updated on recent auction sales to understand current market trends. The 1986 Lincoln penny might seem like just another common coin, but as we've seen today, some of these can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Whether it's a high-grade MS-67 penny, a proof coin, or a rare error variety, checking your pennies could lead to an exciting and profitable discovery. So, do yourself a favor, dig through your old coin jars, check your pocket change, and start hunting for 1986 pennies that could be worth big money. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to RFCoins for more valuable coin content. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on rare and valuable coins. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting. See you in the next video.